Hey guys, welcome to Nerdcast!
Yeah.
Let's put a little table. Table's upside down. We haven't released a video in so friggin' long.
No.
So friggin' long. Actually,
multiple months.
yeah, it really has. Although between now and either previous or next video, we could have released one because we have filmed one.
Yeah, there is something else.
And there's actually like 6 other videos that we've filmed that are completely out of date now, and you'll never see those episodes. But we've spent hours making episode after episode, and nothing has been released.
You never see them, any of them.
It's basically a waste of time.
Mm.
Anyway, what have you been doing?
What have I done? Well, we both went to the Doctor Who Symphonic Spectacular.
We did, that was awesome. I'm wearing my wristband.
There you go. It's very nerdy. My door's wearing mine.
Nice, lovely.
Yeah, it doesn't look great on him.
Yeah, and we'll play it on the big screen.
Yeah, people like cheered and stuff like this.
It was awesome.
Yeah!
Woo!
Thank you.
Yeah, so that was the thing that happened. It was a lot more exciting when we were there. Hang on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it doesn't show on that video.
The reason why we were selected for that was we made this video for a competition to win VIP tickets, and it was awesome. The link for it's up here.
Yeah, it is.
Maybe over there.
Possibly.
Maybe both. Yeah. Anything else? Nerdy
Nerdy.
things you've been doing?
Just reading comics.
Reading comics.
Watching
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse.
Spider-Verse
okay.
has come and gone since our last video.
Yeah. That was a while.
Yeah, it's been going for a while. I haven't started it because I'm still back at like Marvel now, beginning.
Are you into Superior yet? No.
Yes. I'm a little bit into Superior.
Okay.
We're up to like 8, maybe.
So you've got about 20, and then another 10, and then you'll be into Spider-Verse.
But then like hundreds of comics
other
in
things.
between.
Oh, there's team-ups and there's Superior Foes.
Yeah. Well, like not even Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Like,
And then
just
other
all the other Marvel Universe comic things. Wow, there's a lot going on.
Oh yeah. What about you? Have you been doing anything?
Well, yeah.
Breathing?
I've been
Drinking
trying.
water?
I've been doing a bit of like teaching myself a bit of Unity programming, which is cool. Surprisingly, I just discovered in the last like month or so PewDiePie. I can't believe I hadn't watched PewDiePie before. He's brilliant.
It's great.
How
How does he do his intro?
Awesome.
We'll try and do it in sync.
Yeah.
Yeah, ready? 1, 2, 3. Hey guys, it's PewDiePie! Hey guys, it's PewDiePie! 1, 2, 3. Hey guys!
That's it. That's brilliant.
Not that one.
Perfect. Oh, jeez. Great. So you need to program PewDiePie. I have an Xbox One now, so I've been playing a few games on that. So just trying to finish things because I bought so many at the beginning and then just didn't play them. So I'm trying to finish them now. So recently played Watch Dogs. Zero flaws, especially this one. And
It's not textured very well though.
yeah.
It's bad flaw.
And what am I playing now? Shadows of Mordor. So I've been playing that a lot in the last 2 days, like last night and this morning being 2 days apparently. Also completely flawless, like this.
Well, I've done that before. Isn't that how you do your parkour?
Pretty much. That's how you
Float.
get from point A to point B in the most efficient way possible, is defy gravity.
Mm.
Why not?
Yeah, like this.
That was amazing.
Yeah,
I'm so impressed.
The
I didn't know you could do that.
destroyed. Oh, never mind.
Sorry, Mum.
It's alright.
It's your house.
Sorry, Mum.
Sorry, my mum. Will destroyed his house.
Yeah.
Great.
Gosh, hate that.
What are we doing next? Are we doing news? Do we have
I
news?
think so.
Are there news? Is there news? There's news? Alright.
How many news?
News?
It's coming through your roof, look. Wow, that's a weird noise for a grain to make. It sounds like, yeah, it's heavenly Beanox. Well, it was Easter, wasn't it? So
It was.
Beanox has come back after his Sunday roast.
It was Easter.
That's Easter. I wonder if this would still be going, considering the news is already here, but never mind. Oh no, there it is, there's the second news. They've just dropped the word news before. Drop the video! Beanox! I like that. News!
There's some news. What's in the news?
Well, the most recent thing, according to my iPad and my brain, is that Deadpool's started filming.
Yes.
Which is the Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, we have some exclusive,
It's a
shots.
bit heavy spoilery, but I will just say, after saying that, it's not actually because people might not be able to see this amazing photo if they actually think it's spoilery. It's not really spoilery, it's just a big exclusive shot. It's this!
Yes, we got it sent to us directly from
A
Ryan
toaster.
Reynolds.
Yeah, or
The toaster.
it's the same thing.
They're pretty, yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. Awesome.
Pretty massive. There's also these ones, but they're not
Yeah,
too-
we'll flick through them. Yeah, they did a video, they did an April Fool's thing. Yeah, they were saying it's PG, but it's not actually PG, it's R. He made it R.
mate.
It is
That's
R. Right,
Yeah.
Reynolds, R.
Yeah.
Yep. Wow, it's
great.
going to be intense. Are you even able to watch that yet?
It's out next year, so I should be fine.
Good.
Yeah. Not yet, I can't.
Yes, legally Will is not currently able to watch this.
Legally, no one is, because, you know, it doesn't...
It doesn't
It'd
exist.
probably be illegal to watch it.
April Fools. Deadpool will, of course, be rated R. It's okay, Jesse. Slater can't hurt you anymore.
But that's, yeah, there you go, that's Daredevil. Why don't we just go on to that?
That's
It's
awesome
another
segue.
It's another thing. Daredevil starts on April the 10th, which is very soon.
Yes, or it could be
It's already
Could be
started.
a while ago, but it's
Um,
in 3 days from this point in time.
Yeah, and it's going to be on Netflix, so you'll have to pay for that, or you'll have to legally look on the internet.
Legally acquire that.
Somewhere.
Yes. From here. Here's the link. No, not really.
No.
I don't do that.
I'm just trying to make my city a better place.
Oh, Avengers!
Avengers is
Another-
very soon.
It's very soon. Not really. Well, maybe it is. It might
yeah.
already be on. It
It's
probably is.
Possibly already on.
Yeah.
It's actually further away than... You're right.
Yeah.
It's actually...
I'm just seeing what day it is.
yeah. It's actually further away than Daredevil.
Mm.
And we're more excited about it.
Yeah.
Which is fair enough, because
It's
going to be awesome.
Yeah.
We have tickets to the premiere.
I'm just
So
looking
we'll
at-
hopefully do an episode
Yeah, when we're there.
when we're at the premiere as well, at George Street, so if you're there, come along.
For us in Australia, it's April 23, and also the UK, but then in America, it's May the 1st.
Oh, unlucky.
I don't know.
Why? That
Well,
seems
we got
that's
Avengers
so
one
good.
early as well.
Awesome!
Yeah!
That's great. So that's all of the
Marvel.
awesome Marvel stuff out of the way. Now we'll get the kind of DC sort of stuff out of the way as well.
DC. That's their book, not my palm. I don't just have like DC's.
The
Dust.
book.
Okay,
Oh.
the book of DC. It's dusty.
Right.
Well, DC, not technically DC, but sort of DC. An actor from a DC, then one of the only DC things we actually care about.
Yes.
Stephen Amell is going to be playing Casey Jones in TMNT 2.
TMNT.
2.
Yes.
Which is going to be called Half Shell, or Heroes in Half Shell.
Okay.
So there you go. Good. So we've moved from a DC related thing to an IDW Comics related thing, so we've
Yes.
still forgotten DC.
Sorry, DC. Yeah. And finally, friggin' DC is friggin' not letting friggin' CW for friggin' Arrow let friggin' Deadshot in friggin' Arrow anymore. Because of
Will
friggin'
Smith.
Suicide Squad.
Because of Will Smith.
Because of friggin' Will Smith. I don't understand.
Deadshot's one of my bad guys that you love to love.
Yeah.
Love to hate, but also they're great characters.
Yeah.
But no, they're going bye-byes.
Yes. DC isn't letting them use them anymore.
I feel it's stupid though.
In the Arrow. Well,
it is the Arrow.
The Arrow TV show.
Mm.
Because of copyright things, but they're allowed to use like anyone
Yeah.
else that they've used.
Oh,
That's so frustrating. I'm so annoyed about all this crap, and then
Then they're not
They're not
using
letting-
Stephen and Grant Gustin as the actual Flash and Arrow. I don't understand. I mean, Marvel has its points of I mean, the first part of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. was horrible. The latest ones are actually quite good, I hear. But they've managed to intertwine those and help. The show helps the movies, if anything.
Yeah.
Whereas DC have decided to make TV shows, movies, and comics these sort of completely separate things.
And I thought you had anger management issues.
That's it for news.
Yeah, that's news. That's all that's important in the world.
I hope that does nothing.
That was it.
We're still at the news desk. What are we doing now? We're doing review of
Future Fight?
Future Fight.
Is that what it's called?
Marvel Future Fight, I
hope it
believe.
is.
Yep. Which is a thing. So let's do our cool little thing. So 3, 2, 1. So Marvel Future Fight is a fairly new smart device game for iOS and Android. Not sure it's on
Windows,
tablets, but who cares? No one has them except my sister.
Not mine though. So
You don't have a sister.
Why is that was so rude?
So you've been playing this for a bit longer than I have since I started it last night. But it's pretty good. There's other Marvel games out at the moment, which we've played. So there's Spider-Man Unlimited.
I've remembered the name. Contest of Champions.
Contest of Champions.
Which is the Marvel one, which is basically Injustice, but
yeah,
for Marvel.
DC Injustice. It's like what are the side?
Oh, like Street Fighter.
Like Street Fighter, yeah, that's the one.
I just meant it literally was like Injustice for Marvel because it's a horrible game. There's also X-Men Days of Future Past side-scrolling game which I don't think anyone played.
Yeah, there's that Guardians one, there's some other crap ones. But anyway,
This game...
Future Fight, recommended.
Hang on, Millennium Falcon's just landing. Cut to the montage!
Montage. Of what? Of clips. Of what?
Whatever we can do!
Alright, we just had lunch, but you don't know that because the magic of videos.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. So basically, I think maybe the premise of this is something about time.
Yeah, some sort of alternate realities, wherein most of the time, although we have at one point you verse Ultron and a couple of baddies, but most of the time in the boss battles of each stage is a good hero, which is apparently bad because it's from a different universe.
Yeah, it's kind of confusing, but kind of cool at the same time. I'm burping.
Lunch!
Damn you, soft drink Lipton iced tea thing.
Not sponsored. Before we go into it a bit more, I do have to stretch that he's not finished it, neither have I, but we've both played enough to feel like we know the basic mechanics of how the game is going and different elements of it. So if there is things later on in the game that change, that's because we're not up to it yet.
Correct. So pretty much you start off, you choose 3 characters out of the selection that you have. You kind of start out with like 3, and then they give you 2, like right at the beginning of the game anyway. And we got different ones, so you start out with Black Widow, Iron Man, and Captain America.
No matter what.
No matter what, so Will and I both have them. And then they give you 2 extras, so you got...
I've got Luke Cage and the Winter Soldier Bucky.
Yeah, and I got, who did I get?
Falcon
and War Machine. And then you just select who you want, go into the level, and you start out with using one of them.
Yeah.
Generally, so far, I've just used the one the entire time. The other 2 kind of randomly pop in.
They do, it's a
which
weird
is
mechanic,
kind of
I don't
annoying.
understand. Yeah.
As you're going through and enemies come up, you can use a power up and they have kind of timers, so you can only use it every 10 seconds or so. But it's like this big attack where you're like shooting them for a little while. And you might like jump up and you start shooting at them, but then one of the other characters that you've selected for that level just appears and just like destroys them.
The annoying part is they're more powered then than when you actually play them. When you play them, they're not that powerful.
Yeah.
The character you use the most, and so on, will get points. So when you're playing as that character, when someone else just jumps in, you lose point if you want. If there's one specific character you want to be leveled up, you don't get the maximum points that you could have gotten.
Because the other one jumps in, and it just seems like a complete waste.
There is like it says friend. You don't actually know these people. It sort of randomly suggests these are some people that I don't know if they're online or they're just people who play the game. But before starting a mission, you get to choose just a random person. You don't even have to have them, but that's a team up thing. And that's a choice. You get to choose. Yes, right now I'm about to wet myself. Please come in and help me. Which is, it's great.
Yeah.
Not wetting yourself and the person going in.
And they're usually like you choose someone that's quite a bit stronger than you, has a better character than, like higher level than your character. So you come in, maybe you're battling the boss, who's usually pretty, like, got a massive health bar, and you press them, and then they just come in and go bang, 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 and destroy them, and yeah, it's pretty helpful.
And then, like real life, after you bash the crap out of someone, you get the choice: do you want to add them as a friend or never talk to them for the rest of your life?
In real life.
Yeah.
There's a massive range of characters that seem to be available to get right now already.
They're all there.
Yeah, like you can get them, you can see all the ones that you can get, which is nice in comparison to Battle of Champions, where it's here's 10, we're going to give them all to you, you cannot get anything else.
No.
So annoying. So yeah, there's heaps of characters, you can see them all, they're just blacked out, because you can't actually use them until you acquire them through gameplay and opening chests and things.
Yeah, there's instead of getting a character straight away, I think they're all 20, but you need to acquire biometrics, which I think has something to do with the storyline, but I don't know what's happening.
We'll get there.
Yeah. But yes, you need to acquire like 20 biometrics, which might be in a chest, and you get like a chest every day, like most of these sorts of video games. And yeah, not in real video games, because there's never a DLC in real video games.
Yeah. Basically, you go into a level, like hordes of about 3 to 5 enemies kind of attack you at once, and that's when you start attacking until you reach the boss at the end of the level.
In the game, obviously you have your multiple characters, and throughout the game it progressively gets harder. And you have coins. They've not continued the ISO 8 things that they've had in every other Marvel game so far. But there's a currency which allows you to purchase upgrades for your gear, and they've cleverly sort of separated it through different clothing, and that's how you know what gear, what upgrade you're getting, and you can upgrade your skills as well, which are the two things. Another thing, when upgrading the skills, which are the 2 abilities, and as you progress I think you unlock more abilities which you can switch out. After upgrading it, none of the statistics change. Like I've noticed that there's not an additional percentage, there's not a better cooldown. Whilst in the game it does change, but the visual statistic of what your skill doesn't upgrade. They don't update the numbering, which is quite strange, and I feel like they should fix that, please.
Company? It's that company that does the...
this noise. Sorry.
Ew.
I just attacked you then.
It's...
It's on you!
Jeez.
The noise!
Along with the whole Friends thing, there's weird little like Avengers tokens that you seem to be able to get, but you can only get them if you have friends.
And send them to them.
And you have to send them to them. And it's weird because you're like, alright, I want to send my friend 20 coins. I don't have 20 coins.
I don't have any. And they'll give you 5.
But yeah, you get 5 for sending them to someone else. Like send
20.
20, so you
send 3 times the amount, 4 times the amount you have. You don't have.
You don't have. It's so confusing. So, yeah, you get something for sending something you don't have to someone else. That's like the clear summary that I can give. So clear.
And I don't. You need like hundreds of those to do anything with them as well.
Yeah, what do you do with them?
You buy crates. There's 4 different currencies to do the same thing. Like nothing changes.
That's so complicated.
But there's 4 different icons to choose, but there's like a blue crystally one. There's just basic gold coins, and then there's these Avengers ones, and then there's like a Chaos. The Chaos is Pokemon, isn't it? This is Chaos. It's
like
something.
Get Smart?
Chaos, yeah, it is. I was close. Pokemon.
Pokemon gets like
Missed it by that much.
so close. I think Chaos is a thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in Marvel as well.
Yeah, it's in Marvel, yeah.
Chaos.
Yeah. Good.
Sponsored. Also, the game has good gameplay. We've missed out on that.
Yeah.
But the actual gameplay in the game is simple. You've got a simple. What do you even call that? Like a not a numpad.
Thumb.
Thumb-
Kind of like the thumbstick.
Yeah.
Like a D-pad directional
Yeah.
thing.
But you can also. I don't know who does this. I don't know if anyone actually tries to play a game like this. But the touch one, where you go, yes, I want you there, and wait for it to get there. And now I want you over here. You know those ones?
Yeah, and then you like press on
That's an option.
the individual
Yeah.
like
And then-
enemies to attack them, and then you probably be tapping, probably tap through the screen
Yeah.
onto your
And you
floor
get in
and
the
then
game, and then suddenly you're a boss.
Boom!
That's how. That must be it. That's
Probably.
just how. That's just. What's his name? I'm gonna get it whilst I do some noises. That's how Chris Evans became a boss in one of the early levels. It was just playing it. You got 2 into the game, and then suddenly he was a boss.
I don't know what you're talking about. As I said before, in between there's kind of text-based dialogue as the story is progressing, which is much like the games that you don't like playing,
Yeah.
which we were discussing last week. Will,
I like just every game.
Pokemon, and Legend of Zelda, which Will has never played before.
No, I attempted, and I called my character Bum.
Of course you did.
But I only ever got called Bum once.
Of course you did.
And then
Of course you did.
the Bum was okay. By the end, Bum came back.
You don't call your character Bum until you're playing Pokemon and you get to name your rival. And then you call him like
Oh.
Bumface, or you have swear words if you are so inclined to swear.
Mhm.
Things
Like-
like that.
That was on. So
Yeah, like
so-
those. Yeah, like those. My ears are soiled.
So in all, it's also a free game, which we neglected to mention. But so
The
in
best
general,
one.
I like free game to actually fully work and be enjoyable is
straight
a
off
plus,
the bat,
you know,
pretty great.
it's good.
Yeah.
And to not force you to buy things as well, like pay money.
Mm.
Whereas Spider-Man Unlimited, it doesn't. But if you do want to get good characters, because it's got a chance drop and stuff, you do end up wanting to buy lots of Isolate to buy the characters. But this game, it just allows you to play the game more, get coins, and upgrade yourself.
Mm.
So it's free. So you should all try it and then make your own reviews, because it's probably going to be better than this anyway. So what are you giving it?
Look, I've played it for like 2 hours. Oh,
He's giving it a 10.
Yeah, I'll look. Yeah. Question mark.
I'd
What
probably
are you
give
gonna
it.
give
I
it?
don't know. I'd give it a cookie.
Okay.
I don't know. I think it's a decent game. Please don't make me do that. It's a decent game, but oh, you gonna play it? She should play it. All right. This is what I give it.
Cookies.
What?
Cookies.
What's happening? No, I don't. There's no cookies. There's no nothing. That's not it at all.
Cookies.
There's no cookies in there.
Where are your cookies?
Hang on. See, the joke's over now.
No, it's not. Here you go, Will. Give this to me. This is the game.
As you can hear, the great music.
What was your rating? You wanted to give it a...
I don't want to break it, but I really do. Have a cookie.
Oh, God.
Should we film an outro?
Oh, yeah, I thought that was it.
If only, Josh.
That would be good to be mad at me.
Alright, yeah, that is it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Good job you watched.